welcome back to my YouTube channel. Saturday was a clash of European titans as Premier League winners Man City took on champions of Europe, Chelsea FC. This match was going to be tight, with Man City looking for revenge as Chelsea defeated City on 3 occasions last season, which took away trophies away from the Etihad Stadium. This includes the FA Cup, which Chelsea took away from City, with a 1-0 win over City in the semi-final of the FA Cup, and most notably the 1-0 win over City in the Champions League final. So 2021 was the first time Manchester City had been in the Champions League final, and with Pep in the dugouts, they believed it was their year. But in true fashion, Pep overdid his tactics and it granted Chelsea their second Champions League title. This time around, Pep was ready to win a theoretical battle over Tuchel. So let's take a look at how Pep tactically edged Tuchel in the match. But before we get to the main part of the video, I would like to ask you to hit the subscribe button and drop a like on this video. So without further ado, let's get back into the video. So for the first time in a while, Tuchel switched up the formation and played a 3-5-2 formation, with Jorginho operating as a deep-lying anchor in midfield, which allowed Kovacic and Kante to join the press when the ball was on their side of the pitch respectively. The wing-backs would also take turns on pressing City's defence, and this setup would ultimately give Chelsea the ideal pressing setup, with 5 going forward and 5 staying back. City, on the other hand, are press resistant, with 2 excellent ball-playing centre-backs and a goalie with the passing vision of an elite midfielder. So City began the game with 4 centre attacking midfielders, which means the team had an abundance of creativity in the game, with many players able to create something for the team. City were dominant from the first second of the match, and Chelsea had no plan to counter this. So City continued to put the pressure on Chelsea, and they created many goal-scoring chances, but weren't clinical enough. City were keeping a high line throughout the match, therefore Chelsea's best chance of getting a goal was through playing on the counter-attack. And with the speed of Timo and Lukaku, it almost led to Chelsea getting the first goal in this match. Lukaku and Martinez combined brilliantly for Inter Milan, and Tuchel tried to experiment with Timo and Lukaku, which unfortunately proved not to work in this match. In the second half, Man City got their goal through a practice set piece, and it was curtains for Chelsea. Tuchel's passive defensive style to this match failed, and he tried to revert to a 3-4-3 system with the inclusion of Havertz and Loftus-Cheek, but Chelsea simply could not break down City's defense. Ruben Loftus-Cheek was a bright spark in this match, and this after a man-of-the-match performance against Villa. Loftus-Cheek has not had the best time at Chelsea and has always been on the lower side of the pecking order. But with the Chelsea summer clean-out, the squad is reduced, and Ruben's spot in the squad is looking more promising. Ruben is 25 years old and needs to start showing his potential if he wants to succeed for club and country. The midfield trio of Kante, Jorginho and Kovacic is already giving Tuchel headaches, with there only being space for 2 in the starting 11. Ruben is tall and strong, which gives Tuchel an additional option to integrate in his gameplay. And with the poor loan move of Saul, I believe Ruben can take his game to the next level. Tuchel simply lost the tactical battle, and it ended with City taking all 3 points at the Etihad Stadium. City really bossed the game and beat Chelsea in all key areas. This loss places Chelsea 3rd on the log and has registered Tuchel's 2nd away loss since his appointment in January. I firmly believe it was a poor match and that Chelsea will bounce back and get back to winning ways. Chelsea's next game is against Southampton, and I predict a 2-0 win for Chelsea. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.